With your first news at 10 Sports, here's JT Faribault.
Of all the teams playing in the state championships today, one of the most notable teams is in the Class B softball. The Beulah Miners are the #1 team in the state. They're 21-1 on the season, with their only loss coming to Class A team Minot. No team from the West has ever won a Class B title. Beulah wants to be the first to do it. In the bottom of the second, the Miners have the bases loaded. The ball's popped up towards the dugout. It's a wonderful grab over the fence by Summer Hegg. The Tommies get out of an inning without a run crossing. Home half of the inning, Brecken Bieber is going to pop a high arcing fly ball into shallow left field. It drops down. Addie Dale Geiger comes home, and Coach Christensen is waving Ava Siebel in round 2. Beulah go up 2-0. Into the third, Olivia Dick. She stinks a grounder down the third base line. This brings in Drew Schwab. It cuts into the Miners' lead. Beulah never trailed, though. Callie Steffen, she's going to hit a pop fly here into shallow center. Taylor Christensen scores, and for the first time in team history, Beulah are your state softball champions. In the third place game, the Vikings top the Patriots 11-5, and in the fifth place game, the Mavericks win 6-2 over the Burros. In the seventh place game, the Lakers edge the Cougars 8-7 to end the season in a win. In Class A softball, Dickinson, they have some unfinished business, finishing runners-up last season. The Majets, they open the scoring in magical fashion. Ellington Anderson, she lays down the bunt. She makes it to first base safely. The throw doesn't, however. She rounds second. The ball is in the back corner. She's coming across third. She's heading home. She touches all 4 bases to score on a bunt. It's incredible. Minot lead 1-0. The pitching takes over from there, though. Ava Johnner, she's going to get the Midgets out of a jam. It's still 1-0 heading into the top of the fourth. In the top of the fourth, Dickinson, they have runners on. They're still looking for their first score of the game, but Kirsten Galloway gets out of it. Dickinson, they would add their runs in the 5th and 6th inning. They rally back to win the Class A state title in a 2-1 contest. Grand Forks Red River, they claim third place with a 5-2 win over Century, while Cheyenne edged past Jamestown to win 7-6 in the 5th place game. Minot's girls soccer team, they've been a dominant force in North Dakota soccer. They've won the past 2 state championship games by a combined score of 12-0. Tonight, they set out to make it 3 titles in a row. It's Fargo Davies who stands in their way. After some lightning delays, we opened things up here in the 7th minute of play. Macy Burke, she bursts down the left field line. She puts it in with the left foot. It dribbles in slowly. Davies, they're unable to keep this one out. Minot take an early lead. After the 17-minute mark, Emerson Perrin, she gets some space at the edge of the box and tucks it in the bottom corner. She's not someone who you want to give time or space in that area. It's 2-0 Minot. Nearly 3 minutes later, Davy, they're looking for something. They have some beautiful build-up play here. The ball is headed down for Quinn Scary. She has a go, but it's an excellent save from Kinsley Gilmore to keep the Eagles out now. The Majets, they cruise past the Eagles to win their 3rd consecutive title and extend their unbeaten run to an unfathomable 52 games. Shanley, they'll take the 3rd place game after beating Bismarck 4-1. The Mustangs beat the Braves 2-0 to win the 5th place match. In the Class B baseball title game, it's the Lobos versus the Tommies. This is a rematch of last year's title game. Thompson are looking to go back-to-back. In the bottom of the second, Tommies senior Sean Heron, he grounds a ball past the shortstop. Brody Gibson scores from third, and Drew Overby keeps chugging. He's safe at the plate. And still here in the second, the Tommies bat through the lineup. Braden Wolfgram drives this ball into center. O'Hearn and Braden tie score, and it's 7-0 in favor of the reigning champions. Still in the second inning, Tate Mart, he's going to come in to pitch for the Lobos. His high fastball strikes out the batter. He keeps Thompson's bats quiet for a few more innings. Until the bottom of the fourth, Overby is going to ground a ball. It slips through on the turf. William Welk slides in feet first to home. The Tommies are state champs for the 7th time in team history. That ties Hatton for the most all-time in Class B. The Cardinals, they put 9 past the Squirrels to take 3rd place, while the Bearcats beat the Lakers 4-3 to take 5th place. In the 7th place game, Bishop Ryan edged past Shiloh 3-2. The Class A baseball championship was between two teams from the East, as Cheyenne versus North. The Spartans had a hot start in this one. In the top of the first inning, Hudson Tynes chops away at this one. This sends a liner right up the middle. Benson Grand is going to trot home from third place. They hold that 1-0 lead until the third. Trey Stalker with a liner back up the mound. It tags off the pitcher's foot. Braxton Hort is going to come in to score. The offense of Cheyenne would get going. They would take over, and they would win this one 3-2 for their third consecutive state title. Wahpeton finishes their season on a high, taking the third-place game over Jamestown, while West Fargo claims fifth by beating Legacy by 5 runs. The Guardians win at Target Field, while a huge offensive performance from Wilmar boosts the Stingers past the Larks. The Huskies, they edge past the Hots in 6, and in the Independence League, the Big Sticks are leading the Sockeyes. That does it all for sports. We'll see you right back here after the break.